Hello, all my YouTube friends. This is John at Left Handed Models, and this is an update on my 49 Mercury group build for Kim at Kim's Custom Garage, and a shop card shout out for a couple shop cards I've received, and a little review of some models that I've built in between my major group builds. So I guess that's a bench update. So here we go. Thanks. So this is my 49 Mercury. It's painted in the pretty close to the color that the movie car in American Graffiti was painted, which is that car was painted a Cimarron red, and I like the burgundy, and it's close enough. It turned out really good. The except for the dust, the body already had the doors shaved, which is nice because then I didn't have to do any of that. I've decided to go ahead and use the stock hood since the movie car had the stock hood. And the interior is red and white, and it's looking good. The engine on the movie car was a flathead, but I decided to use the kit motor since the movie car never showed the motor. So that's not been a problem. Now, a tip I wanted to give people is when assembling the engine, the water pump it's not really definitive where it goes. The fan goes through the water pump and into the block to hold it right there. If you use the fan to center the water pump before doing any of the fan belt or anything, then it'll be glued to the right spot. And I would recommend that definitely. And then just assemble the rest of it with no problem. And it's turning out really good. I got the valve covers and the exhaust manifolds left to do, and the generator. And I decided to paint the radiator the gold color of the engine because it looks more like brass. And so for some reason I noticed that on some of the models on the internet that they are brass. And exhaust pipes are all ready to go, and this model comes with steel pipes to go on the end. And that's pretty much for the update. It's looking good. It's the only difficulty has been the water pump. Everything else seems to be fine. The two sets of tires I found out are because the one set, the smaller looking set, has the inserts for the white walls. And I won't be using the white walls, so I'll probably use the other tires, which fit the wheels I want to use, which are the stock wheels. The movie car had 3-prong wheels, hubcaps, and I have not been able to find any in any of the models that I have, so that's not going to work this time. So on to the shop cards. First one I got here is from Hot Rod's Model Shop with his NASCAR car and a Budweiser sponsored number 8 here, which looks to me like it's probably a lesser series than the full NASCARs, but it looks good. And he wrote a nice little note on the back. Thank you. And he signed it Hot Rod. So that's his card. The other one I requested was from Tim Nolan Studios. Well, Rat Daddy Studios. It's Tim Nolan's Rat Daddy Studios, and it's got the Corvette on the one side, the Rod Shop Corvette. And I'm just amazed at his paint jobs. They just come out perfect. And this is a creature, I guess you should say, who works on the cars. Looks like he does the paint work. So, and thanks to Tim for that. That was really nice. And because of Tim, he sent me two stickers, the one of which my wife confiscated. She says that we should send stickers out too. So she's designing it, and this hopefully I get to approve it. But this came from Tim Nolan, and then my in-between group builds from the Jeep wrecker I built. I did build the snowmobile. It turned out really good. It's got the little off-road sticker for Wisconsin on it. Oops, let's put it down in the film, and it's numbered, and it turned out pretty good. The the headlight was supposed to go in before the body parts went together, and so they were already dry before I noticed it. So I glued the headlight, the flat part, to a flat toothpick, and once that was set, I put the headlight in there to see if I could get it in there on the toothpick, and I could. So I took it back out, put some glue on it, and did it again, and hung it like this from the side of my bench until it fell, because the toothpick came off. But it had done its job, and the headlight is in there and looks good. I tried to lean the front, I don't know, I guess they're skis, to the left a little bit, just like it was turning, and that I'm real happy with that for the number of parts and the way it turned out. It's really good. And this was a little earlier when I was doing some other stuff. This is the oh, this does not work good with the car behind it, does it? That's a little better. It's a night fighter, a German night fighter, and I think it was a Henschel. And the decals did turn out really good to be able to be seen on the black. So I was real surprised about that, real happy with it too. The guns look like they're supposed to be, and there's no pilots in it. It's it was a used kit, and it came with no pilots, so I didn't bother getting any out of my stash. And it turned out really good for the way I build planes. I don't seal the seams. It's just something that would take a lot of time, and I build it the way I like. Propellers still turn. It's very realistic looking, so that was fun to do. And then recently, while the paint was drying on the Mercury, I went ahead and started a little, it's a LTV and a Jeep. And the LTV's coming along pretty good. It got a lot of the little wheels here. And it was a little fiddly because of the multi-piece body, and the direction's not really showing where things went. So that came together good though. And then I have yet to start on the Jeep. It's a 176th scale, so it's really tiny. And the Jeep also is multi-piece body. I think it's got like 6 or 7 parts to it. It's quite a bit. And yes, 107 pieces total. Well, as you can see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 22 of them are the wheels here, and plus there's wheels up here and back here. So the treads are rubber. They're the regular, just like floppy rubber, and so that's always fun for me to get these things to seal together. We'll see how that works, but that's coming along good. In-betweener. So that'll be it for today. Please subscribe if you haven't, and give me a like. I like the likes. And I will see you on the next update. Thanks.